Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Hump day.
Boom. Hump day it is.
Hump day it is. So, Gabby, my husband Jorge, we wanted to officially welcome you to our coaching sneak peek. If you've been wondering what it is
welcome.
Yeah, what it is that I do as a coach, and you know how you can become a coach, how maybe this can fit into your lifestyle, this is the right place to be. So tonight I want to go over some housekeeping things. I have a couple things jotted down because I don't want to leave anything out, but you know what, before we do that, I want to check that we are officially live. And the only reason we're going to check that is because Jorge and I are notorious for going live, and we aren't even live. So we're going to check that out. We're going to go to Facebook, and we're going to go to my event. Go to my page. We are live. Yay!
We are.
So Jorge does not need to check.
Boom. We're in.
There you go. Hi, Wendy. So we're just checking to see if we were live because Jorge and I are notorious for going live, and we aren't even live. So
hi.
And then Matias is here. So, but anyway, so just a couple of housekeeping items, guys. Tonight you are going to find out. Hi, Mariceli. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You are going to learn tonight what it is that we do as coaches. What it is that we do. What coaching has done for us. All right. Also, the requirements to be a coach. How do we earn? How do we train? And also, you know, yeah, like what kind of support you're gonna get when you jump on board on our team. All right. So let's get started. So again, welcome once again for being on tonight. I am Gabby Lopez. This is my husband Jorge Lopez, and I'm gonna just take you back a little bit, 3.5 years ago. So 3.5 years ago, my son was 8 months old. Matias was 8 months old. I was, you were 8 months old. He always will ask me if he is beyond his age, and he is only 4 years old.
He wants to be 11, but he's only 4. We're good.
So, but anyway, he was 8 months old. I was a breastfeeding mom. I was home. Jorge and I had decided that I would be home with him until he was 3 years old. All right, and then I would go back to work. My line of work prior to becoming a stay-at-home mom, this is way before Beachbody, I was in human resources, okay? So I was a human resource generalist. My specialty, I don't even know if that's what we call it, but I used to lay off people. I used to fire people. That was my gig. They used to send me that movie Up in the Air. That was me. They would send me from city to city, state to state to fire people. And I hated every single moment of it. You know, I hated the first time I had to do it, and I hated every single time thereafter. I laid off hundreds and hundreds of people, and it was just awful. I always knew in my gut that I was, you know, that I was born for so much more, that I was born to help people, not to crush people, and that's what I was doing, but that was my job. That was part of my responsibilities. So I had the baby, I was home, and I had never, guys, been into fitness, ever.
True that. She has never been into fitness.
Ever. He was the runner. He was the one, you know, playing sports. I was never into fitness. And I'm not that outdoorsy type of person. That just wasn't my thing. And at 8 months old, when he was 8 months old, I just knew that I needed a change in my life because I, you know, kept seeing myself in the mirror, and I wasn't happy with what I was seeing. I had the post-baby weight, right? All the mommies on here know that we are left with extra weight that, you know, we just don't want. But I decided that I was going to do something about it. And the only reason that I jumped on board was because it was convenient for me and my family. It was something I could do from home. I can follow a nutrition program from home. I can follow a fitness program from home. I can join an accountability of people and support of people that were in the same journey as me. And the only reason, like I said, it was because it was from home. It was convenient. I did not have to leave my breastfeeding baby at home with anyone, right? So that's why I jumped in. And a few weeks in, people started noticing. Jorge joined as well. with me. We started doing it together, and one of the other reasons I joined it was because it was only 25 minutes, and I thought to myself, if I can't find 25 minutes, you know, a day for me, then we have a bigger problem, a bigger issue, right? So a couple weeks in, we decided, you know, people started asking, oh my God, you guys are losing weight. What are you guys doing, right? When people start to see you and they start to see a difference in your attitude and your weight, right? They want to be a part of it. And so it was really a natural transition for me to become a coach, because people started to ask. And the other thing was that one of the benefits of becoming a coach is that you get 25% off from everything Beachbody related. We were drinking Shakeology. I wanted 25% on 2 bags we were drinking. And so the rest, guys, as we say, it is history. So I'll let Jorge introduce himself, and then we could take it from there.
So I am Gabriella's husband, Jorge. My background is in sales. I've been in sales, you know, casually like to work out, play soccer, run. Nothing significant, never really, you know, watch my diet or anything like that. Just basically ate whatever. And then it was really, like she said, like 3.5 years ago when we got started after Matias, that we decided to really make a change. And I said, I would support you doing this. I was never a big gym guy. I never really like to go to the gym, but I definitely like to do, you know, like I definitely like to work out, physical activity in some sense. And I said, if we don't have 25 minutes to devote to this, to ourselves, then really 25 minutes, let's do this. Let's commit to this. And that first workout that we did back 3.5 years ago, 16 pounds I dropped. You know, I always thought that I was like the fly boy. Oh, I look great, I look good. Until you start looking at those pictures in the back, you're like, damn. You know, I was definitely heavy, and we've all had those moments. But this is all about just really not only necessarily physically looking better, is really all about just being healthy. And that's what we're pushing here, and that's what we're discussing here, and that's what we're sharing here. So we did that, and you know, we hit that first program, 16 pounds I dropped. I felt great, and then it just snowballed from there. And that's why she said naturally she started this coaching business, because she was just documenting this, you know, and attracting mainly women, some guys, but mainly women who, you know, wanted to relate, had baby weight as well, and wanted to maybe change, or not necessarily had baby weight, just wanted to make a change in their life and can relate more to a woman. And it just became a natural transition of her, you know, reaching out to various women and joining. And then here we are 3.5 years later, you know, over thousands of people that she has helped. Collectively, we have helped. And then we just have built this team of great people. One of them who was on there, Wendy.
Laura's on too.
Laura's on there, who are part of the team. And like I said, we have just taken this to the next level, and it's just like, it's been natural. And that's what the process, and that's what this whole thing is about. So, well, I'll hand it back over to her, but that's basically me.
And we will share a little more about what Beachbody has done for us, you know, as a family, what it's done for me, what it's done for him. But I want to now share, now that you guys know, yes, Papi, see, and this is why I love coaching, because I get to be home with Matias.
I want to go pumpkin patch.
He wants to go to the pumpkin patch.
That's his thing.
He is infatuated, guys, with pumpkins and with Halloween. Just the whole pumpkin things theme.
Apples
and apples.
And peaches.
Oh, and peaches too,
He'll take
guys.
over this
And
call.
peppers. And peppers.
Oh, peppers.
And peppers?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
remembers. So basically, you know, before I share a little bit about, you know, what it's done for us, I want to tell you, we want to talk a little bit about misconceptions of what coaches, you know, of what people think coaches should be. And why people shy away from the coaching opportunity, because they, you know, they start to doubt themselves because they think that they should be a certain type of person in order to join our team. So we want to address that and nip that real quick into our conversation. So coaches, all right, in order to become a coach, you do not need to have already reached your fitness goal. You do not have to have, you know, lost all the weight that you want. You do not need to have a six-pack, right? You do not need to have, you know, this muscular body. It just, you know, we are all in the journey together. We are all in the trenches. People connect with people who are in the trenches, people who are going to the, going through the journey, not people who are already there. Us, we're still in the trenches. We have lost weight, but we feel that we could still get better, right?
Absolutely.
And so every day we progress into becoming a better version of ourselves. So that is a misconception that we want to address right away. You do not need to be, in the best physical state yet, right? The idea is that you continue to get better. The people do see that you are progressing, that you are having transformations, over time.
Yeah.
That is one of the main things.
The main, and just to piggyback off of that, it's really just being able to relate, right? And when you put yourself in your shoes really quickly, you're looking at something on TV and you see somebody that's just an actor or whatever it may be, and you're just like, oh, they got a great life, or that's awesome. I can never, you don't relate to that person the level of being more personal with them because they're so high up in whatever they're doing. If it's like they're famous, they're rich, whatever it is, right? But people relate to of the daily struggles that you're going through, and that's what we document. That's what the team documents. We constantly talk about what we do on a daily basis that you can do as well, right? And we're not above here, we're not there. I always say the only thing that separates someone like who's here freshly new listening and to us is that we've just been doing it a little bit longer. But that's
right.
it. That's basically it. But people want to be able to relate with them. They feel comfortable, they connect, and that's how you are able to attract people.
That's right. That being said, you do not need to be a personal trainer. If you are, amazing. But if you're not, that's okay too. You do not need to be a fitness expert whatsoever, because that's why Beachbody has trainers. They have the experts already for us, right? We just have to tap into those resources. All right. Hi Veruska, thank you so much for joining. The other misconception is I need to be a nutritionist. No, you don't. You do not need to be a nutritionist. You do not need to be an expert in nutrition, right? We have experts for that here at Beachbody. They have taken care of all of that for us. So those are misconceptions that we wanted to address right off the top, because we want to make sure that, everyone who has a heart to help others can be a coach. If you are willing to share what is working for you, if you are willing to help someone else, then you can be a coach. The other misconception, huge one, is, oh, I'm not a salesperson.
I'm a salesperson. So basically, I've been in sales for 22 years. And trust me when I tell you that this position, or not position, but this whole thing of coaching is not a sales job. And I'll tell you why. Many years I've been telling Gab that, she should get into what I do just because of the flexibility that I have with what I do. But I literally have to sell something to an idea or whatever it may be.
A
service or whatever it is.
product.
Here, it's not about that. Here is education. And the best selling tool for anything is education. So when we all buy something on impulse or emotion, and it doesn't matter if we need it, if we want it, or if we know anything about it, we'll buy it, right? But the majority of us usually do buy something or look into an opportunity, when we're well educated. And all you need to do is continue to educate people on living a healthy and fulfilling lifestyle, and just eating certain way and certain programs that benefit you better. That is actually the best selling tool. So I've told that to if you can educate somebody just by telling them exactly how the process works, the system works, whatever it may be, that's a selling tool to get them to move into it. So I don't want to say buy, but that you're just basically educating. So the number one thing is education.
Yep. The other thing is, think about this. Okay, so my hair's up today, and that's another.
So is mine.
And that's the other beautiful thing about being a coach. I work from home, so today I got dressed up. Some other days, I could work in my workout clothes and my sweats and my PJs, whatever. But I'm a curly hair girl, right? And my love of products is Diva Curl. That's what I've been using for almost 10 years. And because I love it and believe in those products, I wholeheartedly just share them openly with whoever has curly hair. right? So anyone who will ask me, oh my God, what products do you use? Or anyone that I see that may, benefit from Diva Curl, I just share. I'm not getting a commission from them, right? You know how many people I refer to their salon and how many people I refer to use their products? Tons. Probably hundreds of people. Since 10 years, guys, I've been using this product. So that being said, why wouldn't I share Beachbody? I mean, this is something that worked for me, someone who was never into fitness, someone who still struggles with fitness, something that is working for me, an easy solution. I have fitness, I have nutrition, I have support, all from my home. Why wouldn't I share that with someone if I'm sharing, what curly hair products I'm using? It's that simple, just like a restaurant, right? There's a new restaurant in town for us. And it's a Mexican restaurant, and we love it. Guess what we're doing? We're bringing our friends there. We're talking about it, because we love the service, because we love the food. It's that simple. Whenever you believe in something, whenever you, love something, you want to share with the world. You want everyone to use the product. You want everyone to go to that restaurant. You want everyone to just be a part of it. And that's what we do here. We are not salespeople. We are not salespersons. All we do is share, okay? And that is Matias in the background. That is what happens when we go live. And I think that everyone knows that. When we go live, Matias goes nuts. So those are misconceptions. You do not need to be a fitness expert. You do not need to be a nutritionist. You do not need to be a salesperson, and you definitely do not need to be at your goal weight or your fitness goal in order to be a coach. All right. So benefits of being a coach, guys. I'm gonna go through some of them. There are a ton of them. All right.
Ton of them.
Ton of them.
And the first,
we're gonna go over hours. I'm gonna interject really quickly because we get really, it's personal to us. We have so many benefits from this opportunity, so we are definitely going to share our personal benefits. But I just want to go through a couple of the benefits to become a coach. All right. So you get paid to get healthy and fit. Who pays you to get healthy and fit? All right. You get paid weekly. All right. You work your own hours. It doesn't matter if you work it in the morning, in the afternoon, or at night. As long as you're working at least 1 hour a day, this business will grow. It will compound, small actions will compound to big results. So as long as you can give it at least an hour, that will work. And
side hustle.
Right, and we can certainly, obviously, we will teach you what to do in that hour for you to make it grow. You get 25% discount on everything, including your Shakeology. That's why I originally signed up, all right? You get 25 to 40% commission on anything that you sell. You have an unlimited income potential, and we will be posting a video on how to earn, how you can earn as a Beachbody coach after our live. It's a short video, and you can dig deep into that one. Unlimited sick days and vacation. That is obviously something, for someone like me who, I am a full-time Beachbody coach. So I've been sick Monday and Tuesday. I was sick. And, if you are a corporate employee, because I've been there, done that, the anxiety you feel to call out, they're your PTO days, they're your sick days, but for some reason you feel guilty calling in because for some reason there's this stigma that you have to be at work every single day, even if you're dying. So I know that anxiety feeling. So being on this side is a blessing, and it's a freedom that, I want everyone to feel. All right, so unlimited, what else? You can earn free trips every year. That's something that is earned, all right? And we're going to talk about that because we've earned every single trip since we joined. Hi, Mireya. Thank you for joining. And also, you have the opportunity to become a live instructor with our amazing programs. And we have four coaches on our team that are certified instructors, live instructors for insanity and for size and for quarter fours, right? So just amazing opportunities for this business. So our benefits. Where do we begin?
Where do we begin the benefits? Number one thing is for me, or for us, excuse me, I should say, the fact that she takes Matias, our son, to school, picks him up. We don't have to rely on a nanny. I think that's, for us, it's a piece of it's just having that peace of mind that we don't have to put our kid in a daycare. That was the number one thing for us. Second, you're earning income, so she's home right now. She would have been home anyway, right, as a stay-at-home mom, but she's now bringing in financial to help out with whatever it is that she helps. As a matter of fact, she's already duplicated or met what she was making in HR in 3 years. And that's significant because we're just blessed with what we have. We don't talk about what we don't have,
right.
But we look at this as just another channel of income, because she could be working at a job and we would have to be paying daycare, or at least now pre-K or whatever. And we never had to do any of that. So that's like a double incentive right there that has helped us out. I think that's...
just to piggyback on that last thing he said, I have a friend who just told me that she works. Check this out. She works to pay her nanny.
We're in New York. How many people we know that do that?
She works to pay her nanny, and I was just like, so why are you working? I mean, like, just stay home with them then, right? But, I mean, literally, guys, how many of you guys are paying daycare or a nanny or a babysitter, whatever, right? That's something that has to come out of your income. So, for me, like I mentioned before, we had already discussed I was going to go back to work when Matias turned 3. Guys, he's 4 years old, and we feel blessed. We are so blessed that did not need to happen, because when I discovered this opportunity, I ran with it. When I discovered this opportunity, I was going to be home anyway until he was 3. So I said, you know what? I am going to just learn, be a sponge, and then apply. And that's exactly what I did. And I've been able, like Jorge said, since 2016, I was able to match my income as a human resource generalist. And I must say the Beachbody disclaimer, because Beachbody does not guarantee any income success, right? With this Beachbody opportunity, you have to work. Just like any other place, you have to put in the hours. You gotta work, right? So I am just, I mean, without words, like, I am so blessed to say that I do not need to go back to work. Technically, I've been able to fire my boss, right? I do not need to go back to a corporate America job. I do not need to go back to a job where I'm firing people. I am motivating people. I am inspiring people. I am helping people. I am helping transform. I remember Jorge would say, Gab, because I used to bend over backwards for my employers. And I would be, from work from 9 all the way to 7, 8, 9, sometimes even 9, 10 p.m., guys. And guess what? Jorge would say to me, you are not saving lives, Gab. Come home. That will be there tomorrow. And he was absolutely right. You know what? I'm saving lives now. I am saving marriages now. People are getting healthy. People are getting off medication. People are, just happy with themselves, and their confidence level is like through the roof. I mean, I am making an impact now in people's lives, in families, right? In our communities. So that's something that to me, is, I mean, it's a huge benefit. What else? Our health and fitness. We are the healthiest we've ever been.
Turning back the clock.
Yes, Jorge just turned 44. I'm 39.
44.
And, we are the healthiest we've ever been. And we are so grateful for that. What else? Besides being home with Matias and earning an income from home, right? We earn trips every year from Beachbody, guys. And again, the opportunity is, you have to put in the work. The Beachbody opportunity does not guarantee that you're going to get that trip. You have to work for it. And so many of our team members were able to earn that trip. And we were so excited to, go with them. So I've been to to LA with Beachbody. We've been to Cancun. We've been to
a cruise.
We've
Bahamas,
been
Jamaica.
And then we went to
DR.
DR.
Last week.
And we've already earned the trip to go to
Mexico.
Riviera Maya next year in 2018. So
well, we're going leadership. Well, that's Vegas later.
Yeah, we're going to that's
Vegas
right.
in October.
We're going to
November.
Vegas in November, at the beginning of November, and last year we were in Coronado Bay. So
Coronado Bay, San Diego.
And those are, I mean, just trips that Beachbody just goes all out for their coaches, because we've worked so hard to help people, and they want to, just really pamper us, and they do a really good job doing that. All right. What else? Personal development. We have grown tremendously as parents, as a couple. We have grown tremendously individually, right? And just in all aspects of our lives, guys, in, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, in all areas. Why? Because Beachbody wants you, they legit pay you to get better, to be better than yesterday. They not only want you to get physically fit, they want you to be emotionally fit, economically fit. They want you to be fit all around. They want you to be a fit individual, so that to us is just priceless. I mean, honestly, if I was just doing Beachbody as a coach to get healthy and fit, I've been paid. Because, I mean, in my family, many of you can relate, there's diabetes, there is high cholesterol, there's high blood pressure, there is heart disease, there is cancer. Those are all things that are preventable with a good nutrition and good, fitness program. Period. But it needs to start with us. It really does need to start with us. Let me put this, because my battery's dying. So those are some of the things that I can definitely, say that is done for us. Personally, I'm going to ask the coaches who are here tonight to share with our guests, what has Beachbody done for you guys? What has it done for your family? And, guys, I know that, you hear me saying that I was able to replace my human resource income, and that did not happen overnight. So I am not trying to sell you a dream that you're going to sign up and that's going to happen. You have to work for it. When I signed up as a coach, all I wanted was to pay 2 bags of Shakeology. And once I was able to meet that goal, I then started to raise my goals higher. And here I am 3 years later with an amazing team of coaches, with an amazing team of challengers who have trusted us with their journeys. We are so blessed to have you guys, and we want to just pay it forward, because this is a blessing. This is a gift that just cannot stay with us. I mean, it's not right. It's selfish to keep it to, here, to keep it to ourselves. So I'm going to ask, like I said, the coaches that are on to please share what Beachbody has done for you and your families. And then for our guests, start dropping down some questions for us so that we can answer for you. And then the last thing that I have to share is what we do as coaches. What is it that, Gabby does on a daily basis? And, as I share that, you can start dropping some questions. I know I saw a question pop up, so I will be able to answer that in a second. And then finally, at the end of this video, I will be posting 2 more videos, very short videos. One of them is probably like 3 minutes. The other one is probably like 4. And one of them is, how do you learn? How do you become a coach, right? What type of support and training will you have? And then the other video will be about how you earn as a coach, all right? So what do we do? What do I do on a daily basis? Well, if you've been following my journey, you know that one of the things I do is be proof the product works, right? I'm not at my fitness goal yet. I mean, once you meet one, you want to become better, right? So I'm definitely not there yet, but I am proof the product works. I've showed my transformation in these past 3.5 years, and that's all you have to do. You have to show transformation. You have to show that you've lost 5 pounds, 10 pounds, right? And it's a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. This is not something that's going to happen, quickly. You have to put in the work, just like in this business, all right? So that's the number one thing. I work out. But just because I'm a coach, it doesn't mean that I'm perfect, guys. You know, I tell my challengers, I struggle with fitness. All I gotta do is put on my sneakers and change into my workout to make myself work out. That's my motivation, right? You guys are my motivation, because I know that I have to inspire you, that I have to motivate you into action as well. So that is something that we do on a daily basis. You know, sometimes we fall off the wagons because we are not immune to it. We're human. We're not perfect. But what do we do as coaches? That keeps us accountable. We jump back in. We jump back into the wagon, we brush it off, and we keep going. So being proof the product works is number one, which means that we are working out, and we are following a nutritional program, and we are following, you know, drinking Shakeology daily. Number two, what do? We invite, share. We invite you to come and, you know, work out with us, right? Whether it is a live event, whether it's you doing it at home and joining one of our virtual challenge groups, that's what we do. It's like I said earlier, right? You find something that works, you want to share it with the entire world. If you find a restaurant you want your friends to go to, you know, DivaCrow, I share it with everybody. So that's what I do. I invite people to join this amazing community of folks that are positive, that want to be better individuals on a daily basis, that want to be fit and healthy for their families, for themselves. That's what we do. Number three, we do personal development. What does that mean? Personal development is either reading a book or listening to a book, all right, or watching a motivational video. Something that will inspire you, something that will help you grow as an individual, as a coach, right? Whether that be inspirational, motivational, or a skill set, we are always learning, right? If you are not learning and growing, then you are dead, basically. So we have to always make sure that you were better than yesterday. So as a coach, we encourage personal development, at least for beginner coaches, 10 minutes at the beginning, right? Until you get into the habit, and then you increase it to 15. Many people on our team, they do anywhere from 1 to 2 hours of personal development daily. That doesn't happen overnight, guys. I started with 10-15 minutes, and now, you know, I'm doing anywhere from 1 to 2. There's other people doing more than that, trust me. So that's the third one. And then finally, recognition. We are big on recognition. I mean, who doesn't love to be recognized for losing weight? Who doesn't love to be recognized for achieving, you know, milestones in their business? We are all about, you know, recognizing our teams, whether that's a challenger or a coach. So those are the 4 things I do on a daily basis. I work out, I eat clean, right, and drink my shake. I do my personal development. I invite people to join me, not only in my my virtual challenge groups, but also in the opportunity. That's why I invited many of you guys, and some of your coaches invited you to be here tonight. And then finally, we recognize you guys. So that is what we do as coaches. I hope that, you know, we've answered many of the misconceptions or questions that were lingering. I'm going to look because I see some questions.
Yeah.
So let me see. I'm going to scroll up. Give me a second here. All right, here we go. Oops. I'm trying to scroll. Here we go. Okay, so Veruska, I answered that question earlier, so I'm going to answer it again. But if you hopped on a little later, guys, I know that some of you guys did. Just make sure that once this live is posted, go back, because I was able to answer more of the questions that you may have. So the question is, do you have to be fit in order to be a coach? No, that is one of the biggest misconceptions that many people you know, believe. So when I joined, Matias was now almost 9 months at the time. He was 8 months when I started as a challenger, like many of you guys, and then I became a coach. I was nowhere near where I wanted to be. Guys, I've lost over 50 pounds since I started my journey, and I've been able to keep it off. I didn't lose 50 pounds when I first became a coach. I've been a coach for 3.5 years. So no, absolutely not. You do not need to be fit in order to be a coach, because people relate to the people who are in the trenches. People relate to the people who are doing going through the journey right now. They can relate to you. So great question. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Wendy had answered the question. So Veruska, great question. She is asking how much is it to join? So basically, in order to join to be a coach, guys, what we ask is, if you're already a challenger, then you already have a challenge pack. A challenge pack basically is a fitness program. Right now, Beachbody has gone digital. They went digital, which means that you have access to everything Beachbody has ever created. Every single program. I mean, over $7,000 worth of fitness programs for an entire year will be available to you. So the entire fitness library. You're going to get a nutritional guide. You will get food containers to help you with your portion control for food, right? Because you're supposed to eat the appropriate amount of food for your body to fuel your body, not too little and not too much. It has to be perfect for you. And a 30-day supply of Shakeology. So if you're a challenger, you already have that, and you can just upgrade for free, or then you can most definitely get a challenge pack. And in order to do that, you can just talk to your coach, and they will be able to pair you up with the appropriate challenge pack for your needs. And then you can sign up to be a coach immediately, or if you're already a challenger, then you can just upgrade. All right. What else? Let's see. So Mireya is asking, wondering how fast the turnaround time with strong dedication. What do you mean by that? Mireya, if you can just elaborate a little bit. Are you talking about the business? Are you talking about the fitness? Just if you can elaborate just a tad. Mariceli, what's the monthly fee? What if people don't buy the program and you don't reach your monthly quota? So there's no monthly quota here. Our goal is to help people. So Mireya was talking about the business. I'll go back to you, Mireya. So Mariceli, so there's no quota. The idea here is to help as many people as you can, right? To reach as many people as you can, to inspire as many people as you can. This is your personal business, right? So you are going to grow it as low or as fast as you want. So, so basically, in order to do that, you have to share your journey. You've been doing an amazing job. I mean, we've talked about this. You're amazing, and you know, you're always posting. People are always asking, so asking you what you're doing. So you're already sharing your story, right? Now it's just inviting people. Basically, that is the missing link right now in your journey. And then the monthly fee for a coach is it depends on the state. It's $17 monthly. Or $15 monthly or $16 monthly, depending on the state that you are in. I believe for you in Florida is $15.95. For us here in New York is $17. I know some other states are $16. What does that pay for? You know, so that pays for basically for Beachbody to take care of everything for you. Guys, legit, I don't do anything but invite people and sign you guys up. That's it. Beachbody takes care of billing. They take care of shipping. They take care of troubleshooting. They take care of customer service. They take care of our back office, which is, you know, what the system we use to manage, you know, our sales and, you know, the reporting. I mean, everything. They take care of everything for us for $15, $16, $17 a month. And I mean, that's nothing. If you do the math, they take care of everything. All we got to do is help people. All we got to do is share with people and help as many people as we can. But amazing question. All right, so Mireya, so it was business related. I'm going to go back to your question. Wondering how fast a turnaround time with a strong dedication. So again, it depends. Like I was kind of starting to tell Mariceli. Great question, guys. You know, it really depends. Some people grow very, very fast, you know, in the first year. Some other people take a little longer. So it really depends on how many hours you're putting in, right? If you're putting in just 1 hour a day, you will grow, but you will grow at a slower rate than someone who's putting in 4 hours a day. So it really depends on what your goals are, your specific goals, because some people, like I said, when I started, my goal was to, you know, just pay for 2 bags of Shakeology. I met that my first month. And I was like, oh, wait, then maybe I can increase that, right? So it really depends on your personal goal as to what it is that you want to meet that first month, and then within that 6 month, within that year. And then that'll be something that we will sit down and talk about, personally, because every coach has a personal goal and it's different. Every coach has a personal vision and it's different from coach to coach.
Okay,
So
just to elaborate on that, the beauty of being on Team Advent is that you don't have to create the reinvent the wheel. We have systems in place already. Fortunate that Gab has actually laid the foundation for the team. When we started together and she was basically figuring things out on herself, and she, not everybody's gonna have that in them to go out and search for it. She was resourceful and found everything. So now we have things in place where it's actually going to speed that whole process up, because you don't have to invent things. And not to go into too deep on that, but if you'll know as we progress that there's going to be templates, there's systems, everything's in place already done for you. So you just got to put your flavor on it,
Yes.
but it's already invented. So all that stuff is all set.
yes.
So that's going to cut a lot of
Absolutely.
time.
Absolutely. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. We have, systems like Jorge said in place. We have trainings. You will always have a team. It is your business, guys. Let's make that clarification. This is your business. You're going to grow it as fast or as slow as you want, but you got to grow that on your own, right? But you will always have a team of people supporting you, pushing you, giving you the tools that you need, because we already have those tools. So we're not going to make you recreate them. So if anything, you'll grow quicker than I did, because of the fact that I already have the resources for you. I already have templates. I already have material for you. So you're not coming to try to figure things out. You're coming to a team that's well established. This is a team that is a 2-time elite. Elite may not sound like anything to you, but what that means is that we are on the top 0.01% of the entire company. Just last year, I believe it was about 211 teams who hit elite out of 450,000 coaches or teams, right? And our team was one of those. And the year prior, the same thing. So you are coming to a team that is well established, that, is on the top of the company, and we have the tools that you will need in order to succeed. But you have to want to succeed. You have to want to put in the work, because I can't work your business for you. You have to work it for yourself, all right? Let's see. What else? I'm already a challenger, so I would just have to upgrade. No. Sorry. So let's go back. So the monthly fee, that's for everybody. So the upgrade, there is an upgrade charge. So it's a $40 upgrade. But because you're already a challenger and you've bought a challenge pack in the past, they waive that. All right. But if you have never bought anything, there is a one-time $40 sign-up fee, all right, to open up your business. But the monthly fee is across the board for everybody. Remember, that's something that will pay for fees like your customer service, for your people that you're bringing on, for your back office, for your billing, for your shipping, because Beachbody will troubleshoot all of that for you. So that's something that you will have to pay on a monthly basis. So for New Yorkers, that's $17. No, so Mariceli, that is the $99 that you're talking about is just for Beachbody On Demand. That is for Beachbody On Demand having access. Once that year runs out, then they obviously are going to reach out and say, hey, do you want to continue on on this membership? So think about it as Beachbody. Think about it as a membership with Costco or BJ, something like that. So we pay, we pay yearly in order to have access to one of those, not monthly. Here you pay for it monthly. There you would pay for it on a yearly basis to have access to their discounts, right? And the wholesales. What happened?
99 a month?
No, 99 is for the Beachbody On Demand.
For the year.
For the year, yes.
Yeah,
so there's two different types of memberships. One is the coach membership, and the other one is the Beachbody On Demand membership. So the coach membership is something that you will pay on a monthly basis, regardless of whether you are already a coach or just a customer, okay? The monthly one, the one that you're talking about, the $99, that's just for Beachbody On Demand if you're coming in just with that. But, you know, what we advise is that you come in with the full solution, which is not just the fitness, but the nutrition and Shakeology, all right? So great questions.
I have a link to review the options.
Which options, Mireya? That's awesome. You know, we would be meeting in order to figure out what your, you know, what it is that you want to accomplish as a coach, and then we can set a you know, a plan for you, a coaching plan for you. It depends. The templates can be, you know what, how to invite somebody, right? How to, you know, deal with people who have objections, right? How to email someone, how to send an invitation on a private message, or how to talk to someone on the phone. So different scenarios, basically. Yes, the monthly charge is regardless of what you're earning, because remember, they have to pay, they have to maintain your back office, which is basically where you will be able to run your reports, where, you know, people will come to your website. You have 2 websites with them, you know, to purchase whatever it is that they're going to buy from you. Pop abs. Well, we'll figure out your situation, Mireya, and we'll figure out how you can come on board if that's something that you want to do. But guys, if you have any other further questions, you know, please drop in below. Otherwise, I am so excited that you guys were able to hop on. If there is anything else that we did not answer, make sure that if you hopped on a little later, go back on, you know, start from the beginning, because we did answer a couple of other questions that may clarify a couple of things. We went over, you know, what it is that we do as coaches. We went over the misconceptions of being a coach. We went over the benefits of being a coach.
What to expect about being a coach.
Yep.
So if you missed all that, go back. You're going to get all that information.
That's right.
But you can always reach out as well.
Jasenia. So Jasenia, reach out to your coach who brought you on, and they will be able to connect you to our training. The next step, if you want to become a coach, is going through training, right? Just like any new job, guys, you go through training. Even doctors, right? It doesn't matter what your skill is or what your trade is. Any job, any new job you come on, you know, you have to go through a training process. And our training process is automated, it's very simple, it's, you know, straightforward, and it'll prepare you to be a successful coach. And so make sure, Jasenia, that you reach out to your coach so that they can set you up. You know, the first step is they're going to talk to you. You're going to have a getting started right call with you. We're going to talk about, you know, what your goals are as a coach, what you want to accomplish, and then they're going to put you through trainings. The next 2 videos that you will watch tonight, and I said, very short. One of them is like 3 minutes. The other one is probably like 4 minutes. Right after this live is over, go and hop on and look for those 2. I'm going to be posting them. One of them is how to learn as a coach, and the other one, how to earn as a coach. Very helpful videos. We'll answer more questions, and again, you know, once this is posted, rewind to the beginning, and we'll be able to answer more of your concerns or questions. Make sure that if you know, once you watch all of this, if you have any further question, guys, any further questions, do not hesitate to reach out. You can also post here and tag your coach. You could tag me if I'm the person who invited you. Let's see if there's anything else here.
Monetary bonuses.
Okay. Bonuses, yes. In my how to earn video, you will learn about all of our different bonuses that you can earn as a coach. Awesome, Arisali. So Veruska, the compensation plan, I will be posting that in the next video. So make sure to stay a little longer so that you can watch that video. Awesome. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm super excited, that you were able to hop on. Guys, if you are watching this live tonight, is because myself or someone on this team saw potential in you, or you reached out to us because you feel that you would be an amazing coach on this team. We're excited to have you explore this opportunity. Make sure you're asking questions, because we want to make sure that when you join this team, that is what you want to do, because you have to be an individual who is a go-getter, someone that, and Matias has a word or two. This is the life of a mommy coach, right, Papi? So, so just make sure that you are here willing to learn, to ask the right questions, but definitely that you're willing to work, because you have to put in the work in order to see the success, right? Just like anything else. You have to put in work in order to see, the physical results. So same scenario in your business. We definitely, run with you if you want to run, walk with you if you want to walk. But ultimately, it is your business and you run it as you see fit. So super excited to see you guys on this side of the team. All right, have a wonderful night. Thank you again for joining us.
Bye.
Today. Bye.